everyone. My name is Shasta Korn. I just want to start off with any type of speech is very awkward for me, so I apologize with my weird hand gestures and that kind of stuff. But anyways, today I'm going to be discussing supplemental assistance, more specifically SNAP, which is Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, aka food stamps. It is a program that provides food purchasing assistance for individuals that meet specific requirements. Within those requirements, they look at things like your household size, your income, your citizenship, work requirements, and then expenses that you pay for. One thing, though, that you don't have to do to get food stamps is go through a drug test, at least in Idaho anyways. There are some states that do require drug testing for welfare recipients, and they're Arizona, Florida, Georgia, Michigan, Utah, and Wisconsin. So we do have some states getting there. Idaho has not passed that law yet. Just in Idaho, though, 13.5% of people, which is roughly about 214,000, are receiving food stamp benefits. So in order to qualify just for a two-person household, so obviously it changes when you go up to 3, 4, 5, your gross income for two people has to be under $1,784. With food stamps, you can purchase almost all food and drink items, except for alcoholic beverages and stuff like that. There are even some food places that accept it. One of them that I know of is Papa Murphy's. Some people would argue that you shouldn't be able to buy things like that. Energy drinks, go have nice Papa Murphy's pizza, candy, chips, that kind of stuff. I do agree on that, but that is a discussion for another time. So back on drug testing welfare recipients, in my opinion, that falls under the ethical type of utilitarianism. The reason behind the drug testing is to make sure that deserving people are getting the help that they need. Food stamps and other supplemental assistance programs were designed to help people, to keep the majority happy and healthy, because everyone deserves to eat and get the assistance that is needed. So the arguments in favor of drug testing welfare recipients are that drug tests are assisting in ensuring that the people on welfare are using it for the things it was desired to be used for. Housing, food, other necessities, instead of going out and buying illegal substances. Also, the people that fail the drug tests, can get the help that they need if they have a substance abuse issue. Get into rehab, talk to a counselor, those kind of things. Not only that, though, most jobs nowadays require drug testing, so why shouldn't welfare? Though I do agree with that statement, I still do not believe that as of right now, drug tests should be required. The reasoning behind that being, the cost of administering them to all welfare recipients is ghastly. Recipients of welfare test positive about 1% of the time. In Oklahoma, they spent over $2 million to screen about 20,000 people, and only 2.8% of them were users. So that costed about $3,900 per user that was found. That goes along with the arguments against administering the drug tests to welfare recipients, because one of the biggest issues behind it is the cost. Is it worth it to use the taxpayers' money to find the needle in the haystack? To me, no. They shouldn't be drug tested in order to receive the welfare. And another reason on that side of it, on the no, not to drug test them, is the stereotype that all people on welfare are drug addicts and drug users. Though that's very far from the case, it's still something that happens. I mean, personally, I've been on food stamps when times were tough, and, sometimes jobs are harder to come by than others, and we all need a helping hand when we're down, is kind of how I see it. The last reason to deny the drug testing is it denies benefits to the children. Reason being that if a parent is drug tested, since you can't drug test the children and the parent fails, that denies the temporary aid to the child. So the children are the ones paying the price for the adult making the mistake. And in my opinion, that's just not fair. Kids should have every opportunity that they can, and we're here to take care of them. So when thinking about the topic of drug testing welfare recipients, there's a lot to consider. It's not just a black and white subject. So hopefully the legislature can figure out a route that will not cause all these underlying issues and still be able to get the results that they desire. All right. Well, that was my speech. Thanks, guys, for listening.